in your crib and have a thing running in this thing or something. Girl, you like my product, bitch. Post my bill, pay for my lawyer. Play your position and the mother hoes get out of order. When you wanna get that pussy, you purchase a plane ticket, bro. When you wanna get that pussy, you purchase a plane ticket, bro. When you wanna get that, 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 when you wanna, when you wanna, when you wanna, when you wanna. I'm on some pimp shit, but
how y'all doing today? This is the first episode of Garage Talk. I have my little notes because I don't know what questions I'm going to ask. But we have Tommy with his 2016 Mustang GT here. His Instagram is Sinister S550. I don't know if you can see it over my head, but it's back there. I'll throw it up here somewhere. We're going to start off with quick little questions here. Is there any mods that you've done to your car that anybody needs to know of, or is this a factory look for this car?
This is definitely not a factory look. This, to start with, as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see or not, but it does have some of the RTR performance appearance kit on it. Basically, it's got the whole body kit on it. It's got the side rockers, the chin spoiler, the grille, the actual rear spoiler, the rear diffuser, the whole appearance package. And it's also, minus the wheels, of course. But other than that, it's got a Shelby GT 350 intake on it. It's got the JLT cold air intake on it as well. It's been dyno tuned by Kevin Adolph, Flim Flam. I don't know if anyone knows of him, but he is a really good dyno tuner. Got some pretty good numbers out of it, which I would prefer not to divulge at this time. But other than that, it's pretty much stock. Besides that, it's got the RTR competition exhaust axle backs on it, and the Ford Performance X pipe as far as the exhaust goes. But
and with the RTR, in RTR, are you doing something special with this car at some point?
yeah, we're it's still in the works at the moment. I'm trying to get a working through possible RTR sponsorship of some sorts. I don't know how that's quite going to work yet. We've been going back and forth with a representative from RTR, and basically they're coming out with a program to where right now, basically what's going on, they have to where that you can buy RTR straight from dealership, showroom floor, Spec 1, Spec 2, or Spec 3, which ranges from like $10,000 on up to 20 grand with a supercharger on it.
Right.
But what they're doing for customers that are loyal to the RTR platform, they're trying to actually show their appreciation by allowing you to register your car as an RTR, be serialized. You know, you get the appearance, the rest of the appearance package, and everything else that goes along with it. But basically, the way they're doing it is for customers that have collected and installed all the RTR parts on their car, you can contact RTR, and then they will essentially go through what you don't have. If you're missing any parts, you know, any suspension, sway bars, you know, springs, like I am. I don't have the springs on here. They basically do that, and then if you have everything, once you collect everything, you can then have your car serialized at some point.
All right, and it can be sold as an RTR.
Right, it can be sold as an
GT.
RTR versus a GT. Yeah, exactly, which is really cool because you don't see a lot of them. You see tons of Roushes, you see tons of Shelbys. You know, you see those cars all over the place,
right.
Sleens, but you don't see.
Yeah, you're right. You don't see the RTRs out there as much. So.
Right. So it's I've always liked it. I've been following Von Gittin Jr. since I remember him first coming out with drifting with the S197, and ever since I saw the S550 RTR debut at SEMA, I was at SEMA in 2014, in November of 2014, when they debuted this car, the S550, for the first time as an RTR, and seeing that in person, it really caught my eye and just made me fall in love with the car.
Right, even goals.
Right. Right. So.
Yeah, and I've noticed too, because is that a GT350 steering wheel up in there?
That is a GT350 steering wheel. I was I saw the factory GT steering wheel just felt kind of plasticky.
Right.
I didn't really like it a whole lot, and then when I saw that you could actually purchase the GT 350 the wheel with the Alcantara suede,
right,
I had to get it. So it was really cool. It's got the black racing stripe on it, and or the center stripe
pretty.
on it. Yeah.
And it has the flat bottom, right?
Yeah, it has the leather flat bottom, and it's got the silver stitching in it to kind of go along with the seats. I didn't want to get the red one from the R, just because there's nothing
Another
red
red on
inside the car.
right.
So yeah.
Right. So the next question I got for you: what made you choose a Mustang, or this particular Mustang versus any other car?
Right.
A Vet, Camaro, what have you?
Well, I've had Fox body Mustangs most of my life. I've had S550 obviously, but also had a '94 Cobra, and I loved it. That's a '95. There we go. Couldn't get it out, but yeah, I mean, I love that. I still love it. My brother actually has it now, and but I've had Mustangs. I've had a '76 Corvette. I've had Hondas, and I love. And I have a passion for all cars. Yeah, I had an '80 Camaro RS California edition, and
so did something just draw you toward? I guess since you've had Mustangs,
yeah,
it just kept it going.
Right.
So.
Yeah, Mustangs have been in my family. I can't say they're necessarily for guys,
right,
but the majority of what
I can relate.
brothers,
I
right,
can relate. I can relate with
right.
So, are you a member of any car groups? I know the answer to this, but I'm gonna go ahead and give them that one.
I'm not a member of any official car group.
Okay.
I don't. I hope no one takes this personally, but I don't believe in a real official car group. I mean, I'm part of a group that's more like a family, and that feels better than just having some car club you got to make dues to, and just
It's impersonal.
It's impersonal, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And
I get that. So,
yeah.
So like I said, I guess the way that we have our friends, it's more like a car club without the labels, and anybody is accepted.
Right.
So it doesn't matter if you drive a Honda, Toyota, drive a truck, a car, doesn't matter. So
Mustangs.
Yeah. But if you have Mustangs, we got plenty of them. The other day, car lot. That's what it looks like.
Right. Yeah. Every weekend it looks like a Mustang car lot.
Let's see. Where do you usually buy your parts from? A viewer wanted to know where your parts would be. I guess, do you buy from JC Pony Parts? Do you buy them from American Muscle? Does it matter?
Right.
I've
I've gotten a lot of parts from American Muscle, and I've gone through and seen. Unfortunately, I accidentally went through and saw all the receipts of how much money I've actually spent in American Muscle. Don't ever do that, by the way.
Yes, don't ever go back and look at your damage.
Right, don't ever do that. But mostly American Muscle. I've gotten a few things from CJ Pony Parts. In fact, I believe I got the Shelby GT350 intake from there, as well as the JLT setup as well.
And just to let y'all know, we are not sponsored by anybody.
No.
But if you wish to sponsor us, give me a call.
But other than that, CJ Pony Parts, American Muscle. Like I said, my brother owns a local speed shop, River City Speed. I'm sure quite a few people around here, around the Richmond area, know him. And he does great work. But yeah, we've done most of the work on the car, and I've come over here and done a few things myself, and had some help from yours truly, Joel here, and but yeah, I mean that's about it really. I mean,
good to go. Let's see here. What do you like most about your car, and dislike most about your car?
Okay. So, I like most about the car is I'm an attention whore, I should say, to a point. Yeah, to a point. Not really, but I mean, I love the fact that the car draws a lot of attention from people, and people, love looking at it, taking pictures of it. And my biggest thing that I love about the car is when I see a young kid riding in a family car or a van beside us on a road or something like that on the interstate, and they just stand up or sit up in the car and look out the window and stare at the car.
That or you see the phone pop up and like
Right. Or, you know, and I've had, you know, young kids 5, 6, 7 years old just go nuts over seeing the car, and that gives me a good feeling because that means they may want to get into cars, and it's kind of passing on that lineage and that interest.
Anything you dislike, or and I know you changed the things that you didn't want on it.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, and is there anything you dislike about your car? I know you've changed the stuff that you didn't want on there, wanted to change. So, is there anything you dislike on your car?
There was actually. I had to change a few suspension components. Now that I think about it, and I put the drag springs on it because I was originally going to go for drag racing with the car. So.
Just checking. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I was like, hello.
Yeah.
But I put the BMR drag springs on it and the Coney adjustables on the car all the way around. And I noticed when I swapped the differential out from the 331s that came with the premium to the 373s with the torsion diff for the performance package, I tried to tighten up the rear subframe a little bit. I put the Ceta subframe bushings in the rear subframe and then a differential polyurethane, just because, you know, the wheel hop on the S550s, I'm sure as anybody that owns one that does any kind of drag racing with them can tell you, the wheel hop is completely crazy with these cars. And that settled it down a lot. I mean, and that was mainly the only thing that I really disliked about it. And, you know.
And you did put a K member in, didn't you? Did you put a
No,
K?
I haven't. I did not put it. I put the.
That was in something.
Yeah, that was in something else. Yeah, I didn't do it in this, but yeah, that's really the only thing I disliked about it. But I remedied it. Yep. But now I'm getting ready to change the suspension again. So.
Well, we're gonna stop it here for this video. I want to thank Tommy for being my first victim.
Absolutely, thank you.
So we'll just get better, and I hope you enjoy the video, and drop some comments down if you want to hear anything, ask any more questions. Like I said, later on I'm going to get the group that I've started this channel with and do a live stream, so that way any questions that are left unanswered will be answered. So
don't forget to hit the like button.
Yes,
subscribe. Also follow me on Instagram.
Yep, it'll be here. So we'll talk at you later, and thanks for giving us your time. Peace.
Diamonds on my neck, gold in my blood, diamonds on my neck, gold in my